What if I told you that rabbits have a built-in calcium recycling system, using their own teeth, of course? A recent study from the Veterinary Journal explores whether rabbits can extract and reuse calcium from the parts of their teeth they grind down during chewing. And the results could challenge everything we assume about animal nutrition. Let's dive into the paper, published in 2025. Rabbit teeth serve as a calcium source for rabbits. The research team wanted to find out whether the finely ground tooth material that rabbits naturally wear down and swallow could actually be reabsorbed into the body and reused, especially for growing more teeth. Rabbits, like many other animals with hypsilodont teeth, experience lifelong tooth growth. That growth demands a steady supply of calcium. But what if rabbits didn't need as much dietary calcium as we thought? Well, because they're already recycling it. This question is important because most nutrition guidelines assume all lost dental material is wasted. But the reality might be different. Every time a rabbit grinds its teeth, say while chewing hay, it sheds tiny particles of enamel and dentin. These particles are small enough to be swallowed. Could that material serve as an internal calcium source, reducing the need for external supplementation? To find out, researchers set up a controlled crossover experiment with 8 female rabbits. Each rabbit was fed 2 different diets, one with standard calcium sources like calcium carbonate and dicalcium phosphate, and the other with ground up rabbit teeth as the only calcium source. After an 11-day adaptation to each diet, the researchers collected data for 4 days, measuring food intake, urine, and feces output, and even drawing blood to analyze mineral levels. It was a clean and careful setup, ensuring that only the calcium source changed while everything else stayed the same. The results were surprising. Rabbits fed the tooth meal diet showed higher calcium digestibility of about 33% compared to just 20% on the standard diet. Not only that, but net calcium retention, which is how much calcium their bodies actually kept, was also significantly better with the tooth meal diet. In other words, rabbits absorbed and used more calcium from their own teeth than from the synthetic supplements commonly added to their feed. This suggests something pretty wild. Rabbits may naturally recycle the calcium from their own teeth, and this built-in feedback loop could be a crucial evolutionary advantage. Rather than losing minerals through tooth wear, rabbits might actually be reclaiming them during digestion. If confirmed across more studies and species, this finding could reshape how we approach calcium requirements, not just for rabbits, but for other animals with ever-growing teeth, like chinchillas or guinea pigs. Now, there are some caveats. The researchers didn't measure exactly how much dental tissue was being worn down and swallowed, nor did they explore whether other components like fluoride could affect the results. Also, the long-term effects of feeding tooth-based calcium diets were not studied. So while the findings are promising, more research is definitely needed to build on this discovery. Still, the implications are exciting. This isn't just about rabbit teeth. It's a glimpse into how nature may be solving nutritional problems internally and how we can learn from that. Whether you're a vet, a pet owner, or just curious about animal biology, this study invites us to rethink what waste really means in the animal body and how evolution might be far more resourceful than we give it credit for. Like, subscribe, and join me each week as we dig into more fascinating research. Did you know rabbits eat their own teeth? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'm all ears.